we're gonna talk about monsters,
Not the energy drink.
the actual monsters in the woods. No, but we're talking about folk.
I use that site.
Is that the
Yeah.
one? Okay, so let's talk about the
Folklore.
folklore. Yeah,
And,
basically.
And like myths and stuff.
Specifically skinwalkers, and that's the only time I'm gonna say that word.
Wait, hold on. I
because-
didn't hear that. What you say?
I'll say it again.
Well,
Skinwalkers.
There you go.
And
we'll refer to them as SWs.
SWs.
Okay.
If necessary.
Because if you know, you know, but we'll explain more about why.
All right.
We're just gonna use it.
So what do y'all know about SWs?
So okay, so I don't really know much, and the reason why I brought this topic up was because once we actually went to a park late at night, we had a whole group, and y'all said not to say a certain name. At the time, I didn't know what y'all were talking about, and I asked, and one of y'all said it, and I think y'all didn't say like the full name, but I ended up saying the full name without knowing what it was, and y'all all freaked out. Yeah, and that's like me just being like curious, like what I guess like what is it, you know, like what's so freaky about it basically. And that's just basically what I was
It's just kind of like it's kind of like if it was like the equivalent to like if you open an umbrella inside your house, or like if you walk under a ladder, or if you see a black cat or something. It's like
It's like
considered
an urban
black
legend.
So it's like a bad luck type.
Bad
like,
luck.
Okay.
I said something else, but
So,
if
like-
bad luck, yeah.
But by definition, let's just like define it as it is. It's according to Navajo legend, skinwalkers are shape-shifting witches that disguise themselves and as deformed animals like wolves and bears. So basically, I guess they take form of
Of an animal.
of a living animal or something like maybe powerful,
Yeah.
and they pretend to be it. I'm not really sure. Like I don't really know a lot about it, but
But the most common thing they do is imitate either a voice of someone you love or know, or like a distressing sound like a baby crying or someone yelling for help, just to get you close and like possibly kill you.
yeah.
That's what they do. But yeah, like
I didn't know that actually.
yeah,
I did not know
I
that.
had to write a whole paper about them one time. In,
Oh, really?
In school, yeah. But that's where I
Yeah.
learned. That's where I learned a lot about it, and even she asked her friends about him, and her friends freaked out because they didn't want to be associated with the SW word. But
Oh yeah.
it was something like that, because like I guess they've been around for fucking centuries, for a long ass time.
So it's basically like a witch, right?
Yeah.
Cause when it comes to witches, I've heard that they could turn into like owls, you know, like cats, you know, stuff like that. Is it like the same thing, or are we talking about like a way different?
I think they can almost transform into any animal, but mostly like ones that you would see out in the wild and
Okay.
shit. Because I
So
know,
the woods.
yeah.
basically.
Because I know people who like watch their TikToks, or you do this, that, and the third. I saw this one of a person filming their dog, and they pretended to leave their house, and then they came back home without the dog knowing, and they filmed it, and the dog opened the door, like the restroom door, and like he was like at the level of like a normal kid or a person would be at, and he sees him, he peeks, and then he shuts the door, and they start screaming and like freaking out, like, oh my god, it's a fucking SW, and like, cause like that's what they do, like they take away what you think is yours, like your pet or animal, and they impersonate it so they can attack you or whatever. But most of that happens with like, if it's like more out there, like it can happen with goats, cows, farm dogs, like shit like that. But it's hard to tell what's actually an SW, because like you can think anything's an SW. Like even if you have your dog out and then you bring him in and you're like, this doesn't look like my dog, or he doesn't act like my dog. So I wonder what this is. But we never really know, because you know they don't talk and shit. But yeah, what else do you think or want to learn about them?
Well, I just want to say first, like, I don't want to, like, I think this video is more of like we're kind of curious about the situation.
Yeah.
Like, we don't want to be insensitive, because I know like there's a lot of misconceptions about skinwalkers, and I know it's like it pertains, you know, not strictly, but it has a lot to do with the Native American culture, and I know that they take like
More credit?
they not credit, but like it's more like in
It's
their
their stuff.
it's their
Yeah.
like thing, you know what I'm saying? And I know like in Harry Potter, like there was like a shape-shifting spell. I think it was in the third movie.
This is all, yo. I don't know shit.
You're
about
talking
Harry
about
Potter.
Wormtail, right?
Yeah, I think so. But do you remember in the movie where it's like there's like a huge, it's Bogart. Is it Bogarts? It was like a huge box, and then all of a sudden like the professor wanted you thought of something, and whatever you thought of
Oh,
would come out of the box.
Your biggest fears,
Your
right?
biggest fears,
Okay,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Illumus Nox.
No.
Oh shit, my bad.
I think I read that there's a lot of controversy about that, and like how
Wait, why was it controversial?
well, like whenever that was brought in, like the shape-shifting
Uh-huh.
thing to Harry Potter, I think a lot of people were insensitive about it,
yeah.
saying that like like maybe this isn't a good thing to discuss because people who are not in our culture shouldn't know about it. But I think that the whole purpose of this video is just to be like informed, and we're just going based off like what we know and what we've heard. So I just want to say that because I don't really know a lot about it, but like it's interesting to know like the culture of it and how it became prevalent in today's society, because I know that a lot of people do have encounters with actual SWs and like their stories are valid too. So we just want to know more about it, I guess. But other than that,
I know there was another video of this guy on a horse, and he was just riding down his ranch, and he heard, "Hey," or "Hey you," and he was just looking around. He couldn't see anything, and his horse started freaking out, because I'm sure like actual animals can probably
Yeah.
detect something up, and he rode away, and he kept hearing, "Hey, come back," or just some shit like that. And like he didn't see a person in sight. It was like private land, so he didn't know if it was an animal or a person or paranormal. He didn't know what it was. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch of videos. I mean, they can be fake, they can be real. We don't really know, but I'm sure there's tons of that like out there, like on the web, just to like find or come across.
yeah.
But yeah, that's like mostly what I think what they are and like kind of what they can do. But what would you say you believe in them,
I mean,
or do you think there's a lot of
gotta
things out there?
investigate, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but so once they do get to you, what they kill you?
Yeah.
Is that basically
they can
what
kill you,
happens?
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna
That's what I was
search
wondering.
it up.
'Cause, I mean, there's a lot of stories of like a lot of things. Bigfoot,
Mm-hmm.
the Yeti or whatever.
Gnomes. You know those little guys? Those
The little ones,
gnomes?
right?
There are
that's
tons
a
of videos in Mexico about them.
Mexican.
Yeah.
That's like a Mexican
Folklore.
folklore, yeah.
Those videos are scary.
Folklore.
Chupacabras too.
Chupacabras.
Yeah.
La Llorona?
La Llorona.
La Llorona.
Or is that more of like
No.
is that more of like a story basically?
Oh, I guess we are talking about like urban legends.
Urban
and
legends / folklores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure they can all be included.
La
Do you
Llorona.
believe in her, La Llorona? Or do you believe that
I've
there's
heard
just
some
some crazy
stories
bitch
from my
crying?
grandparents that kind of like
Oh, really?
yeah. So like I don't know. I feel like I believe in her. I just don't want to encounter her.
hmm
I don't know.
I mean, I'd be down to encounter her, but like, I'm sure it'd be scary and shit.
Dude, if I hear like singing in the woods or close to her, I'll be like, I gotta leave.
Yeah.
I gotta
oh
leave.
gosh.
Cause hell nah, dude.
I think she's real. I think that people have
I'm pretty-
actually
I'm
seen
pretty
her
sure
and
she's
like
real.
have experiences with her. But I don't think she causes harm.
I think,
think she just wants-
I think she kills you. I'm pretty
No
sure she
way.
can kill you. I mean, she's like a demon or a ghost, no?
Where did she originate?
We,
Like,
we could talk more about this because we're
Yeah.
Hispanic and
Mhm.
we know more about it. Besides like that fucking movie they made, I'm sure
gosh,
I'm not really
that
sure
was-
how accurate that is. But they made a movie about her, La Llorona?
It was by wait, a month ago? What'd you say?
No. They made a while ago.
Oh, a while ago,
But they
okay.
made a
Like-
movie about her.
3 years ago, I think.
I think it's connected to the Conjuring universe.
Yeah, okay, I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. Yeah.
But I'm sure she's scary and whatnot, but I don't know how like if she's like really violent and kills people like that. But I know she like I'm sure she kidnaps kids because that's what she's crying out for, her children. She wants her kids back. But
She lures them, no?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not really sure exactly how long the fucking story of her goes. I know it's kind of easy to remember, but I can't think about it right now. But
What's the story about the chupacabra? Like, what is that? Like, I know I've heard about it, but what
it's
is
like
it?
a goat sucker goes around sucking the bloods of goats or cows and like kills like farm life. But there's like counts of that being seen from like Mexico to the southern U.S.
Yeah.
to Latin America, and everyone says it looks different. It can look like a wrinkly ass dog or like a crazy little creature with like 2 legs and shit.
Wasn't it in Scooby Doo?
I don't know.
Scooby Doo.
Oh man, I don't know.
Did
about
they?
that one.
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like that'd be hella insensitive. Talking about the chupacabra. Nah, I think that's too real for them to have the chupacabra in there. Probably Bigfoot or something, but not the chupacabra.
Yeah, Scooby Doo and the Monster of Mexico.
Hell no! What the hell?
Let me see.
That's real? The monster
I
of
told you
Mexico?
2003.
That's
I've never
fucked.
seen that. I was
Like
like,
the monster of Mexico.
What
Hey.
does that mean?
Okay, at least they shouted us out, right?
yeah, How to Catch El Chupacabra.
Whoa, that's crazy.
I
Look
remember.
at
I
that.
specifically remember. I think I have this
He
like
looked
on
He
DVD.
looked like a Ben 10 monster. But
No, but I have seen. So
yeah, he has like.
There's been a lot of like supposedly footage of like not a lot, but like I remember seeing like a very blurry video. Of course, they're always blurry. Of a like a wrinkly dog, and this is supposed it could be like a chupacabra just walking.
there's like
But-
dash cam video of a cop driving down and he's like chasing one, and he looks like a wrinkly ass
Yeah,
dog.
I think that's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But I think that's just a fucking dog with a condition, with a skin
It could
condition.
be like a coyote or something,
yeah,
right?
I don't think it's a actual chupacabra.
You know,
'Cause-
the dogs in Mexico or the animals in Mexico are different. I don't know.
Or like seeing dogs on roofs and shit just barking at you.
Bro, have
Yeah.
you seen that dog is like like climb a tree and stuff? Nah,
Oh, I don't know.
Oh no, yeah, I've seen some of those like climb trees and shit.
But
But,
yeah, dude, that shit's crazy. What's another one? The one we're talking about, the one with the antlers. What were we?
Oh, the Wendigo.
Wendigo, there you go.
Yeah. I'm not sure exactly. I thought like Wendigos and SWs were kind of the same thing,
Mhm.
but I think they're a little different. I think Wendigos are like creatures with antlers, but I'm not exactly sure what they do or like how they come about. But I mean, I know they made that movie Antlers about them, but yeah, I'm not that savvy when it comes to actual Wendigos and whatnot. But like, do you know anything about Wendigos or like?
Not really, dude. But I mean, I've played a game of it before.
Mhm.
But I don't really know any like when it comes to the story. But I'm gonna just switch it up on you real quick. Do you know what the Jersey Devil is?
I've heard,
Have
about
you
the
heard of
Jersey
that?
Devil,
I've
yeah.
never
You've heard of it?
Yeah, it's like a creature with wings and it flies around and like
And it's in New
hunts
Jersey.
and kills people.
That's
yeah.
what
Oh,
it's
it's only in
called-
New Jersey. Oh,
Yeah, that's what it's called.
yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
good. So we're good.
yeah.
You
What
know?
about it? Yeah.
So have you ever seen the picture of like where like there's like a roof with like snow and it has like horse footprints on there?
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what it was. It was.
Oh, really?
Oh, supposedly it was
Supposedly a Jersey Devil.
a Jersey Devil. Yeah.
I
I'm
know.
trying
I know there was this show on Animal Planet called Lost Tapes or something.
I think I seen that one.
and
yeah.
they had an episode about the Jersey Devil, aliens, zombies, vampires, just crazy shit. And I would watch that shit and it would freak me the fuck out because I'm like, man, this shit's real, or like,
Yeah,
this shit,
dude.
even though it's fake. But I was like, damn, this shit can be real or something. But I knew about the Jersey Devil. They were like fighting it in this house and then like broke in and like this pregnant lady comes out with like a stick and she like beats his ass and that's how it flies away or something. But yeah, I know something like that is related to what the Jersey Devil is.
Dude.
But real quick. Did you ever watch Cheapers Creepers?
Yeah, I've seen Jeepers
Yeah.
Creepers.
That shit freaked me out when I was little, bro. I'm like, damn, this shit's real. It happens I was like, thank God I'm 7 and not 23 yet. And I'm 23 right now. Cause he comes out every 23 years.
Oh, okay. I was
For
like,
23 days.
Okay.
And he
You're
eats.
right.
But I was like, oh,
I
well, that's
think I've seen
crazy.
that movie.
No?
No.
It's really good.
It's actually a really good movie.
It's
yeah.
really good, yeah,
I
yeah.
saw the first one and the second one with the
Mhm.
bus.
Yeah.
He be driving a big ass like car.
Like a truck, yeah.
Yeah.
But to me that just gave me like a Jersey Devil vibe because it's kind of what he does. He's like a monster with wings and shit. But how
Look-
about Bigfoot? Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I just wanted to explain the La Llorona myth is that the essence of the story is that a woman in a fit of rage drowns her 2 young children in a river. She's immediately overcome with guilt and sadness, which leaves her roaming towns and villages crying for her children. So I guess she tries to like lure people in.
And takes their kids
Takes,
or kills them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but she did it herself.
Yeah.
Those kids. So I don't know.
She goofy for that.
We said Bigfoot.
Yeah, Bigfoot. We kind of skipped the Bigfoot. What do you know about Bigfoot? Like, do you think he's real?
Bigfoot. I don't know, dude.
I think he's real.
Everyone's been
I
trying
don't-
to look for him.
Really?
Dude.
I don't think he's real.
They've been trying to look for him for way too long now. You know?
Yeah. Or what about Nessie?
The Loch Ness monster?
Yeah.
I think she's real.
I think the Loch Ness monster's real. You don't know what's in the
if-
ocean.
Or in the lakes.
Yeah.
If you think that's real, then you have to assume Bigfoot's real.
I don't know. Like I just feel like
Because I'm sure there's a bunch of them, not even one, living like in a cave system down there or something. Because, like, I mean, how else can you also explain, like, people who disappear in, like, national parks or forests when they go, like, vanish without a trace?
yeah.
And, like, is it a tunnel system? Is it something supernatural? Is it something crazy? Like, what's making these people vanish without nothing left behind?
I don't know.
Because I saw a map and it showed, like, the most visited and, like, famous national parks. And on top of it was an
Oh, I
overlapped
saw it,
image
yeah.
of the most places where people disappear, and it matched perfectly.
I've seen that map.
Yeah.
It's crazy how
Wait,
like
what do you mean?
The people who vanish or
Wow.
disappearing in national parks and whatnot, the image of people where they disappear matches the most famous in national parks. And
So
like
they only get lost in the
in
most
those places, yes,
important-
most
or
of the
like most
times.
cases,
most
yeah.
Most
popular.
cases, yeah. Because I do think there's like an underground tunnel system or like a cave system or something that is connected, and it's like reasonably why they go missing.
I think this is like the picture. So like the top of it, is all the people who have gone missing, like in these areas and these areas, and this is the map of the underground tunnels and stuff,
Mm.
or in literally the most populous areas.
And for me, that's why I assume that maybe these creatures are living in there, and of course we don't know about them. You know. I remember that time when we went to the Screaming Bridge to go hear some like scary supernatural shit, which is up on our channel. We didn't really find anything that spooky, but the whole night there, low-key was kind of like a different atmosphere at that time when we were all just there. But in our next video, when it comes to exploring, we're gonna visit this tunnel that is located in kind of like this little wooded area. But it's interesting because to me it just reminds me of that cave system, even though it's like a big ass sewer. Like, I've been in there myself multiple times and I have never reached the end of that tunnel. It just goes straight down.
Yeah.
So I went there one time by myself and I
Which
got
is not smart. Don't do that.
I got there deep as fuck. Like, I just, like, it was just, I couldn't find, like, the end. So that was, I think, my most personal record of how deep I've gone. And then I just left. I'm like, there's nothing more, like, I can really walk into. And it's covered with water, low-key, so you need water boots to go in there. So next time you go, you're going to see all of us with water boots on. And we're going to go as a team and record and go in that tunnel and get to the bottom of it. Like, we're not to the bottom of it, but, like, to the bottom of what's like in there, or like how deep it goes, because my mind wanders. I'm like, how deep is that shit? Like, I want to see how fucking far it goes.
Have y'all seen the this like footage on like YouTube where like people go to like kind of like a tunnel like that kind of, and at the very end they like find like some like skinny like white creature,
Mm-hmm.
and then they just like shine like the camera at them, and then you just see the creature like look at them and they quickly just like run away.
Yeah,
Have you ever seen that?
that was a
Like,
tunnel.
It wasn't that tunnel, of course, but it was
Oh.
like I don't know, it was like a tunnel or something.
I thought that was like a video of they were like people in the woods though.
Yeah, okay, you're talking about that one.
Okay.
That's a different one.
And this is a different one.
Yeah.
I've seen the one you're talking about, but I mean, of course I thought of that shit when I was in there by myself, but
What is he called? It's called I forgot what it was called.
a sewer monster,
No,
No?
he has a name.
Slenderman.
No, it's not Slenderman, bro. The Rake.
The Rake.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. That's a movie, isn't it?
I think
make
it
a
is,
rake a
yeah.
movie?
They
I
make
don't
a
know.
rake movie or something. But
The
they
Rake.
said that was a rake.
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah, it's like a tall, scrawny,
Skinny white creature, yeah.
With
But
like long fingers or something like that.
Yeah.
Salad fingers.
yeah, I never thought about the rake like that. I mean, I know that's like, I think that's kind of like what they can compare a Wendigo or an SW to, but I want to say a rake is kind of like its own thing, low key. But But yeah, like I don't know. Like, have you heard about the rake or have anything to say about the rake?
No.
No?
I used to
Dang.
believe in Slenderman though.
You used to believe in Slenderman?
Have you seen the story where the girls?
Oh my god, that's so sad. Yeah. I saw it,
Yeah, they ended up stabbing one of their friends for Slenderman.
She survived though.
She
but
survived.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was
I saw
like
that shit.
maybe like 13 years ago, or maybe 8. I don't know. It was a while ago. That was sad. I used to believe in it. I really did, cause I used to play this game. I think on like my phone. It was Slenderman
same.
game.
On the
Slenderman
phone.
game.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I was like in 6th grade maybe, but I believed it. I really did, and I would go like to bed.
I never thought he was real
Like,
at all.
scared.
No, I didn't.
I saw
either.
YouTubers play him, or I would see
Oh
like
yeah, PewDiePie. I think he played him.
I would see like vintage photos, even though they were Photoshop of like Slenderman in the
Oh,
background
yeah.
of like a playground or something, or a ranch or a farm. But no, I never believed he was real.
But I never, like, as a kid, I don't think I ever got scared of stuff like that. Like, I was able to watch, like, horror movies or, like, R.L. Stein's The Haunting Hour. Did y'all ever watch, like, Haunting Hour or Goosebumps? Did y'all ever
I
watch those
remember
shows?
Goosebumps, but I don't think I ever like watched a full episode and whatnot.
Yeah.
I used to watch those and, like,
They
be
freak
okay
you out?
with it. No,
Oh,
I'll be
okay,
okay
they
with
do.
it. I love
Okay.
those shows.
Yeah,
when
I
was
remember my
little.
friends were like, "Oh, like the scariest one is Laffy or whatever, the little doll,
Oh, I think
Oh,
I remember
I
what
know
you're
who
talking
that
about.
is,
Oh
or,
my
yeah,
god,
or
yes.
Flappy, Flappy. I don't
I
know.
can't remember what.
Flappy.
Yeah.
Laffy, I'm pretty sure it's
Oh,
Laffy.
Laffy.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's. Go on, go on.
What happened?
No, there's one with the ice cream truck, and I just remember like it was just like if you got inside the ice cream truck, it was just an endless loop of horror.
An ice
Wait.
cream truck?
Yeah.
Talking about that, have you ever heard of the? What do they call it? It's like a place where like you go and there's like no ending. It's just like a hallway with no
The
ending.
back rooms.
Back
The
room.
back
Oh
rooms.
yeah, the
Yeah.
back rooms.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
that apparently the back rooms like are prevalent in a lot of people's dreams. So like when you're dreaming or something, or if you're having sleep paralysis, the back rooms will show up in your room, and it's like a common thing where it's like everyone knows what this looks like, but no one knows where it is or something. And I actually recently saw a TikTok about it was a person zooming into Google Earth in Japan.
I was gonna
Did
bring
you
it up,
see
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Go-
And
go-
they zoom in into like a dome-looking building.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's fake, but like they zoom in, cause like how do you zoom in into a building on Google Earth
Yeah.
when you're outside of the building? How do you zoom in there? But it showed the back rooms, and they were just like
Literally the back rooms.
they like turn in circles and always like the same hallways and doors.
Yeah,
Do
it
you-
looked weird.
do you-
But then they, Google Earth removed it, so
Maybe because it was fake, or maybe
Yeah,
because it's
maybe.
real. Who knows? But do you think that is like a neural linked kind of location that you can go to into your dreams?
Have you dreamed of it?
I haven't. I've never have.
I've never had.
I
either.
had, I think something similar, but
Hmm.
not. It was like a empty space with like a bunch of rooms, but it was
Oh,
bright,
okay.
and it was like I don't know.
I have dreamed about either being like in a hotel lobby or like at the mall with no one else there, and it's just like all carpeted and shit.
I
Or
think those are
just, like-
common places where people have dreams, lobbies, or like
Are
just
you-
empty places.
Or you see those videos that are like eerily places that look familiar for some
Yeah.
reason, and they just show a bunch of those, or like an empty pool, or
Or that
a
guy
school
that everyone
hallway.
has dreamed of or whatever.
that one
Oh,
dude.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a picture of this one.
Well,
dude
like
that
a comb
everyone-
over, right?
Yeah, I
And
can't remember what
he
it
looks
looks.
weird. He
but
looks ugly. But
As far as I know, I
don't-
can't remember.
I don't think I've ever remembered.
Yeah.
I've never dreamed them. I've never dreamed them.
No.
Nah.
But have y'all ever had a dream where like you felt like at peace or something? Like, have you ever had a dream where it's like you felt?
I've
This happened
fallen
to me.
down and woken up.
Yeah, like the when you
hypnic
jerk
jerk?
awake. Yeah,
Dude,
I do that all the time.
those really like get your heart moving, right?
Yeah.
Yo, those shits are exciting for
What
me.
is
I'm like,
that?
whoa, that's
Dude,
cool.
Same,
Yo,
same.
like, whoa, how do I do that again? No,
But do you usually wake up or do
I
you?
wake up.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
like-
I always wake
Oh,
up.
no,
yeah.
it's because I'm laying down and I think I'm still awake. And then I imagine myself standing on top of a ladder and I fall down and like I wake up.
Dude, you know what mine was? So in my old school, my elementary, there was so everyone, so it was like like in the lunch table, everyone had their own little seats, you know, little
Stool, yeah,
circles.
Yeah, little
And-
circles.
And basically, the more this way you went to the right, I guess, it would go higher and higher. And I had to sit on the very high one. I don't know how I got up there, but I was eating up there
Yeah.
at the very, very top. It was probably like easy, like 4 stories
Yeah.
high. You look down, you fall down, you're dead, dude.
What
And
the
that's where I
fuck?
was eating. Yeah,
Mhm.
I remember dreaming that. That's like the one dream that stays with me. I remember looking down like, oh dang, you know, and I'm over here eating.
Yeah.
And like I don't know what happened, but I ended up falling, and I woke up with like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel
That basically happened. Yeah.
No, but I guess what I was like in
Oh,
those what?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you.
Okay. Fuck. Sorry. I know for hypnic jerks,
Yeah.
it's a theory to where like, I think I heard of a story of like the angels are carrying you away because you passed away, and then they were clumsy, like, oh shit, sorry, we dropped you.
And that's why your heart like
soul
comes back.
falls down into your
Yeah,
body and
oh,
you wake
yeah.
up.
That's what I was thinking. Like, is it like an actual experience? Like, do you think it's real? Do you think it's real, or like, do you think
I think it's real, but
It's
I don't think
part
it's
of-
like because you died and came back to
Wait,
life.
what do you mean like an actual experience of
like, do you think that like I guess like an actual experience of like where angels are actually following, like carrying you? Do you think it's
Okay.
like real like that, or do you think it's just like, oh, I jerked awake? Like, there has to be an answer to that. Like, why do we all have the same experience jerking awake?
Because there's a difference. So when y'all say jerking away, you're talking about like sleeping for like 10 minutes and then waking up like
no,
that?
no, like this experience where you're falling.
Okay.
Like, yeah,
Because I've had to where like I have like nightmares and I wake up, right?
yeah.
And then I have the ones where I'm like like you said, half asleep, but like not really, and you just sleep for like probably like maximum 10 minutes and you just wake up.
Yeah,
I have those two types.
yeah, I do too.
I haven't had a hypnic jerk in a long time though.
Same.
I have them every night, and it kind of freaks me out
Oh, yeah?
because yeah, I have
What
them
the
every
hell?
night. Like, I'll just like I'll think I'm falling, or all of a sudden I'm just jerking awake, which is weird. It's not like I can't sleep. It's just like my heart is just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't
Are
know.
you scared of heights?
a little, not that
Okay.
much though.
I'm like
No.
scared of heights, dude.
Yeah,
you?
really.
Yeah, I'm like
You
a
tall as
pussy when
fuck,
it
bro.
comes to heights. I know, but I'm 6 feet, bro. That's nothing.
That's still taller than most people.
But like,
But,
you know, when you said that, like you imagine yourself on a ladder, right?
Yeah.
Are you actually in your dream like imagining that? Like, are you making yourself imagine that?
No, I just like I think I mean dreams are so powerful to where you think you're just in real life, but it's a fucking dream.
Yeah, because like I have heard of people who are like they can control what their dreams are doing.
Oh,
Oh,
lucid
yeah.
dreaming.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what
lucid
it is.
dreaming. I don't know like if it's that or if it's like just I don't know. But I don't think I can ever control my dreams. I don't think I've ever
No,
done
I-
that before.
I mean, when was the last time you dreamed, bro? I haven't dreamed in a minute, in my
I dream
opinion.
every night.
I know you do. You always tell me.
Honestly, I can't remember.
Exactly.
Like, I do remember dreaming, but I don't remember what it is or anything like that.
But yes, for me, bro, it's
just-
always
as soon
whenever
as I
I
wake up,
fucking wake
gone.
up, oh shit, it's gone. I can't
Yep.
remember what the fuck I dreamed about. But it's always like small little bits if I do remember. Small little moments. Not a whole thing. But
You know that you dream in black and white. You just add color when you wake up.
no
Or-
way.
yeah, everyone dreams.
My
in
shit's
black and
always
white.
had color.
You dream in black and white.
My shit was the
I promise you.
HDTV, I
Yeah,
promise you.
4K.
4K Retina display.
But no, if you're like, I'm not trying to be insensitive, but if you're blind, do you dream?
Okay, so
I was thought about that.
no, I don't really want to get into it because I'm probably gonna
Yeah.
sound very like stupid.
Insensitive.
But how do so a blind person, right?
Oh, how do they wipe?
No, what
Oh.
the fuck,
Stop,
dude?
cut that
Hold
out.
up,
Cut that out.
hold up. No, so for example, like a blind person, right?
Yeah.
If you were to want to describe a blind person an apple, right?
Well, they don't know what that is.
Exactly. Where do you even start? Like, oh, so it's round. They probably know what round is
Yeah.
just by touching it. But you're like, but it's
But the
it's
color,
red.
you
Yeah,
can't
like
explain it.
what
You
is
can't explain
red?
the color. No.
there's no way to well, as far as I know. Or
I'm
I
sure
don't know.
there are certain things you
Especially
can't
if they were
explain.
born blind. Like if you had experiences, maybe
Okay.
like even if you're a baby, maybe even babies know what colors look like because their minds are so like they're easily formed at a young age. But like someone who's born blind, you can't I don't think you can explain color to them.
No, I feel like that's just such a hard thing to. It's one of the most hard things that you can just think about and explain because a color is a color, you know? Like, you know how supposedly you can't come up with a new color? Because I'm sure that shit already exists out there, but like, how do you explain that to someone who doesn't know what a color is?
I also like the theory that it's like your green is my blue, but we both like. So like, say, what is this color to you?
Green?
Green, right?
Uh-huh.
What if I'm actually seeing red, but I call it green,
Mm-hmm.
and yours is just green? You know, I
Oh,
know
I
what I'm
get what you
saying?
mean.
Like,
I get what you
we're
mean.
all seeing different. Like you're seeing yellow, you're seeing purple, I'm seeing blue,
But
but
for
to all of us it's blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
We
you
would
just
never
know
know.
that color.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you kind of talking about kind of like the whole dress thing, like purple and gold and like white and blue?
No,
That one was crazy too,
yeah,
though.
it was crazy.
Because it was blue and black. It was blue.
For
and
me, it
black
was
the whole
always
time.
gold and white, bro.
Was it
black.
really?
Yeah.
It was blue and black. They went to the
Really?
actual store and they showed a video that it was
No,
blue
but like
and
I
black.
think before I even knew that, I always associated with blue and black. I never saw white and gold.
You remember?
Dude,
You remember
we're-
Yanni and
I can
Laurel?
see it twice. I can
Yeah,
see it
right.
both colors though sometimes.
Oh, when you focus real
when
you
you
hard.
can,
focus,
you can
yeah.
focus really hard. You can literally switch the color.
No, what were you just saying?
Yanni and Laurel.
I never heard Yanni.
I heard both.
Laurel.
I heard
Laurel.
You remember?
I think I remember.
Laurel.
I've
Laurel.
only heard
Yanni.
Laurel.
Yanni. I heard both.
Dude, so on TikTok, I saw TikTok the other day where this one girl was like, you could only hear what you read, and
Yes.
there was like a little sentence, and then like written. No, wait, no, it wasn't a sentence. It was an audio. I mean, it was an
Mhm.
audio, and there was a sentence. If you were to like read this part, it sounded like this part. But if
Yeah.
you were to read this part, it sounded like this one. And I was like, there's no fucking way. Like how? But it was true. Like it just sounded like both, dude. It
I
was-
saw one that was like, the group is saying that shit's embarrassing, but that was a sentence and like you can hear that, and then they added like 20 more lines of like dialogue, and if you read each one, I'm like, oh wow, it actually does sound like that one, or it does sound like that one. I think that's kind of what you're talking about.
Yeah, but like at the same time, like when someone's explaining something to you, do you picture words like you're reading the words in your mind? You picture those exact words, or you just like you hear it and you can comprehend it? You know what I'm saying? Like
do you
yeah.
mean?
Okay, so I just hear it and comprehend
Yeah.
it. Like
okay,
Oh, okay.
because
For
like me, I'm picturing words.
I'm picturing a picture or like an image of something that I can maybe like use reference to.
Or what about like when you're reading a book? Whenever like say you're reading The Hunger Games,
Uh huh.
do you picture like if say you never saw the movie at all, but like are you picturing when you're reading any book, like your own characters?
I do try to imagine it.
Are you imagining a book or are you just strictly reading it? Because I recently found out that there's some people who read but just read the words. They don't picture anything in their head. There's no like for me when I'm reading, I'm picturing like Candace
What's
and
happening?
Peeta like if I never saw the movie, I'm just picturing a boy and a girl and in my own whatever I associate
Yeah.
them with. But there's actually people out there who don't do that and they just comprehend the words, which I can't do.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that. But for me, it was always. I mean, I don't read. Sometimes I don't read a book. I don't know the last time I read a book. But if I read
Have you
a
ever read a
book,
chapter
I
book?
read
Chapter-
words. I don't
Magic
really
Tree
think
House?
about what's happening. Picture books?
No, like an actual like chapter book. Have you read a
Yeah,
full
yeah,
chapter
yeah.
book?
Harry Potter.
I've
You
never
haven't
read.
read Harry
Bridge
Potter?
Terabithia.
Oh, okay. Well, I read that in school,
That wasn't even a
Winn
book.
Dixie.
dude. Wait, hold up, real quick. Bridge to Terabithia.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
seen it. The
I've
movie.
seen it,
Yes.
Bro, when the girl died, bro, that was the first time I had a broken heart in my life, bro. When I
Yes.
was young,
Same,
dude,
bro. I cried. I was
Dude,
like,
when I was young, like after she was dead, I'm like, there's no way. Like, there's a way she could survive. Like, how did she die from falling? Like,
she fell and hit her head on a rock and
That
she
was when I was
drowned.
a Josh Hutcherson fan.
Yeah.
Hutcherson fan.
it's
Did y'all ever
crazy.
watch Little Manhattan? Manhattan?
Manhattan? No, I never did.
Or Zathura? Y'all remember
I heard
Zathura?
about Zathura.
Oh,
but I've
it's
never
good.
watched it.
Yeah,
No,
Josh
I never-
Hutcherson fan.
I
It's
never heard
like
of that.
they're like in a house, but it's in space, and
Yes,
they fight like
that
a
was
robot
movie
and a
so
lizard.
good, yo.
I never saw it.
Yes. It's
But,
like Jumanji, but it's space.
Yeah.
This is a game. You're
Mhm.
playing a game, but it's
Oh,
in
it was
space.
Zathura the game.
Zathura.
Okay, I never heard of it.
Zathura.
But
Yeah.
But yeah, I love how we went from urban legends and folklore to
Colors and
colors and like dreams.
By the way, real quick, back to the folklore thing.
Yeah.
There's this place. It's kind of far though. Not too far, but
it's kind of
called-
far, but not too far.
Yeah, it's kind of
Okay.
far.
It's in the middle.
What is it?
It's called. So supposedly there's a donkey lady. Have you heard of that?
Donkey who?
Donkey lady or some shit.
Donkey.
A
like that.
donkey lady?
Lady,
no.
lady,
Lady?
donkey lady. Yeah.
I never heard of that.
So supposedly the whole story about this real quick is about her. She had a donkey, and I think the donkey did something to some guy that was passing by, and the dude got mad, and I think he was messing with the donkey. The lady saw it, she got mad at him, and like went up to him and like said whatever, bad stuff, and then the dude left, came back with a mob, and then they were killing the whole family that was inside the house
Uh-huh.
that owned the donkey, and supposedly there's a bridge, right?
Uh-huh.
That it happened close to this lady's house, and in that bridge there's basically like she supposedly like haunts it basically, and looks like very creepy looking
Yeah.
because of like the whole donkey and like the.
I never heard of
burn.
that.
Yeah, dude, it's in. Where is it? I don't remember where it's at, but it's.
It kind of reminds me
Somewhere.
of the Goatsman Bridge
Goatman's Bridge.
that we went to one time. And
That I want to go to that
we
one.
should go there one day.
We're gonna
That
go
one,
there.
that one's,
That's
that one's
probably
creepy.
that's
It
probably
is
the
creepy.
third one next that we'll go to.
Yeah, this is gonna be
Whoa.
Yeah.
the one after the
The tunnel.
tunnel. Yeah.
And then after that, I don't know. We gotta find more places to go. Either scary or just to explore.
Yeah.
'Cause it's fun to explore. You remember that time me, you, and Ernie went to that and we just walked like that nature area and
Oh,
like
yeah.
we just stopped because like a big ass puddle or not puddle, like a little lake or something, and then we walked back.
Bro, it's a whole ass river, bro.
That was a whole ass river.
Yeah.
That shit was fun though. But I don't know. We should go there one day. Yeah, cause we
Oh my god.
Let's get the fuck out of
Fuck,
here.
yo.
They're fixing the cars today. I don't know. Yeah.
Hold on, I
Leave
need a
that
minute.
in. We came to like as far to like where it was like a bunch concrete and like just straight like man-made area. But I don't know. It was just really cool to go in there. But yeah, that's kind of like what I feel like we're good when it comes to urban and like mythical stuff and just like dreams and whatnot too. But y'all got anything else to add? No?
Not really. I was gonna say something earlier, but then you like cut me off, and I forgot.
What was it? What was it?
I forgot,
fuck,
dude.
My bad, bro.
I
I've been
totally
doing that.
forgot. I can't remember what I was gonna say, dude. It was juicy though.
Was it?
Yeah, that's a
It'll
bad
probably
part.
come up to you in another video.
Yeah, probably, but it was juicy.
All right, bet. But yeah.
Yeah, that's our whole video. But yeah, that's about it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that.
And watch
stuff.
this on TikTok because we do have a TikTok,
Oh, yeah, check
and
the
we
TikTok.
post clips on there.
Yep.
So.
And yeah, peace.